Hello. Today is the second day of, I guess, being unemployed for me and kind of losing my mind. I'll tell you why. I've worked since I was 15 years old consistently, and I am 26. I say that in every video. If you don't know I'm 26 by now, I don't know what the hell to tell you, but I'm 26. And the only time I've been off was 3 months when I was 19 years old. And that was a long 3 months. You know what I mean? So it's weird, and it's literally, yeah, it's the second day because yesterday I picked up my last check or whatever, and yeah, and that was interesting enough. But here I am. I woke up this morning like, what am I gonna do? And I've pretty much watched television, and I showered. I took a shower. Took a nap. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did with my day. There was a little bit more, and I'll explain that now. Yesterday, I was calling, different bill collectors and stuff like that, trying to negotiate things. With my mom passing, I had to get stuff cut off that we were paying for her and stuff like that. And then also, I was trying to get a forbearance on my student loans. And I have two major student loans, one private and one federal or whatever. And I hate myself for getting the private one because I probably could have made that work differently. And here's why. The federal one was like, yeah, no problem. You're unemployed. We'll hold it. No problem. No issues. Did it online. That was it. Cool. The private one, I won't say the name of the company, but I'm kind of like, I can't believe them. I called and they were like, oh, okay, well, you can apply for a hardship forbearance or whatever. And, I explained my situation. I was unemployed. I just lost my mom, not at home anymore, blah, 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 blah. They told me that I was denied a forbearance because I could not prove that I'll have the money a few months later when the forbearance is over. I was like, seriously? So I tell you I don't have it now. So you would rather me not pay you at all and mess up my credit rather than giving me a couple months to get back on my feet and then actually be able to pay it again. I was so upset about that. I was just like, really? So I was too emotional or too just upset about it. So I just said, forget it. And so today I had enough courage to call again and talk to somebody else. And if I had to, talk to supervisors and managers and stuff like that. And I was able to negotiate a couple months off. So I'm truly happy about that. Man, because seriously, that's so stupid. Like, I understand it's a bank and they have to see the silver lining for them and they have to get payment. But if I tell you I don't have any money right now and you still talking about, oh, well, you gotta, still pay it. How's that gonna work? I have 15 other bills to pay that are more important than these damn student loans. Seriously. So, yeah, but it's all handled down, so we're cool. Back to the day at hand. I have just been sitting here watching television, which is just, and on the internet and finding out stuff. Two things that I thought were kind of funny. UCLA sent out acceptance letters to 900 students that weren't accepted. So they had to go back and tell them that they weren't accepted. I think that's the funniest thing. I feel bad for the kids that got them, but out of all those kids, some of those kids were stunning at school. Like, oh, what school are you going to? Oh, well, I'm going to UCLA. Or somebody who been getting F's and D's went to their teacher and was just like, actually, you told me I would never make it in life. I got to UCLA. Well, you want to know something else? You didn't. And that's just so funny to me. So I cracked up at that. Also, I guess Zimmerman is going to be charged with second-degree murder. And I was like, oh, okay. We'll see how that works in court, though. Right now, I mean, it's a small victory. But remember, before you guys go and do all your stuff on Facebook and, rejoice, realize that there's still more that has to be done before this equals jail time or actual consequence. So hold your horses, and we'll see what happens. But, I mean, it is a small victory for that case. And a smaller note, Pizza Hut now has a crust with a hot dog in it. Listen, I can't. I simply can't. Like, I'm so done. I'm so done. So, outside of television, I love music. I listen to music. And right now, what I'm listening to right now is Monica's New Life album, Deluxe Edition. And I've had it for about a week and a half, and it definitely is a grower. I love it now. Now, at first, I didn't like it. I'll tell you why. Monica doesn't really change her sound. She stays consistent with the R&B sound. which is not really a problem, especially if you're a fan and you like what she gives you consistently. But when you have that many albums and they all sound the same, it gets a little frustrating. However, I love it now because I've adapted to the fact that she's staying consistent. She wants to be in that lane. So then I can appreciate the lyrics and the vocals and then like the sound. And my favorite songs on the album are Man Who Has Everything, which has kind of like a little reggae beat to it. And it's a great song. And I think it's about Shannon Brown, because it's like the idea like you have everything. You need a woman who has her own, so they're not after what you have versus they're actually there to love you and support you. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely about him. And then right after that, the song Big Mistake. Love that song, which is clearly about Rocco because she's going in. And yeah, so that's about Rocco, her ex boyfriend, because I don't think they were ever married. And another standout song is a bonus track, actually, and that's called Catch Me on the Deluxe Edition. And that song is just great. It should have been on the album. I could have had that rather than Amazing and some other tracks. Like, you could have put that in the main section, but it's a good album. If you like solid R&B, it's a good album. But another good album that's really good, if you haven't heard it, is Melanie Fiona, The MF Life. That's an amazing R&B album, and the sound is just as it's mixed and it's so that's what I've been doing. And now I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what's next. I mean, I'm gonna start going to the gym again. I mean, I'm gonna have time, maybe get some 2-a-days in, and just spend some time. And I'm just thinking about what my next move is. I'm actually considering a relocation, moving somewhere else, meaning a different state. Um, and yeah, I'm just kind of, I guess today's just a day of vacation. It's a vacation right now. Like, all my bills are paid for the month. So I'm going to chill out and then just kind of be patient and just wait for some other things to line up and just enjoy this time off. I mean, I have been working for 11 years. I mean, and I'm only 26. So, that's what I'm going to do. And like I said, you'll see more of me. So, yeah, thanks for the support and all the kind words, and peace.